everyone, this is Fetal Hacker AJ Raven, and Marvel has released the first official trailer for the upcoming MCU movie, The Eternals, which will be released sometime in November, and it's being directed by Oscar winner Chloe Zhao. And I can't wait to see how Chloe Zhao ended up handling an entire MCU movie. I just have a feeling that it's going to look very, very pretty. Whether or not I like the story is a whole other topic, but anyway, the teaser is here. It's 2 minutes, 7 seconds long, and yes, a lot of major spoilers regarding the plot of this movie are available online, and I will be talking about them at the end of this video. And yeah, because these are unverified spoilers, take them with a grain of salt. And that's why I'm interested in looking at the official teaser, because maybe certain scenes from the teaser will link to the spoilers, and then those spoilers might have a higher chance of actually being true. But you know what? The trailer is here. Let's watch, and I'll talk about the spoilers at the end. Okay? Yeah, it already looks very pretty. This looks like a whole other movie. About the rise of human civilization and all of that. Yeah, okay, I'm remembering the spoilers. Yeah, and I'm able to connect the spoilers to these scenes, which again, I'll talk later about them. Okay, so these are the Eternals. We have Cersei, and we have Icarus. Oh, Angelina Jolie as Tina. Festus. Okay. They're washed and guided, helping human civilization progress. Angelina looks amazing. Yeah, that's in Babylon, right? Oh, modern times. So they have never interfered. Why? Until now. It looks very, very pretty. Okay, so Icarus and Cersei are supposed to be a romantic thing. Okay, Kit Harington. How many of them are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11? 11 Eternals? That's way too many characters. And the X-Men haven't even been introduced yet. So Marvel Eternals. Oh. No. Yeah, we remember the Red Wedding, Rob. So that was the official trailer. Of course, it looks amazing. And yeah, let me know what you thought of the trailer down in the comment section below. Are you interested in watching this movie? Does it seem very confusing to you? Let me know. And I bid you goodbye here. If you guys don't want to be spoiled or possibly be spoiled, because again, those spoilers could be wrong. But anyway, I'm going to talk about the spoilers. And if you don't want to be spoiled, I understand. And yeah, bye. And if you're still here, I'm going to talk about the spoilers, and I'm going to talk about the plot and what to expect, because as I was watching this official teaser trailer, again, as I said, I was remembering those spoilers and everything was clicking into place. So I'm going to break down the teaser as I continue talking about the spoilers. So the teaser actually opens up with this gorgeous shot of the ocean, and then we get to see, okay, where are they? And then we get to see these two people, basically a fisherman and a child. Now, the basic premise of this movie is that there are two kinds of beings in the universe. There are the Eternals, and then there are the Deviants. Both of these beings have been created by the Celestials. Now, the Celestials first created the Deviants. However, the Deviants ended up attacking intelligent life all over the galaxy. Intelligent life meaning humans and other aliens who can evolve and develop and all of that stuff. So in order to stop the Deviants, the Celestials created the Eternals, and that's why the Eternals and Deviants had this fight, and the Eternals won. And actually in this movie, when we're talking about this scene, as this fisherman and the kid are going to hunt and actually catch fish, they are attacked by Deviants, and in order to stop those Deviants, that's when the Eternals appear in their ship. This weird looking ship which looks like a, I don't know if it's a triangle or if it's V shape. Yeah, it kind of feels weird. So anyway, the Eternals appeared, and the Eternals are able to fight the Deviants, and then this is where the Eternals are like, you know what? Let's just stay here and help these humans develop. And this is where we get Cersei's voiceover, and she's talking to Icarus about how beautiful this place is and that they should spend their time here. And apparently, according to what I could also gather from Wikipedia, the Eternals have been on Earth for 7,000 years. And they haven't interfered, as Cersei was saying, even though there were a lot of wars, famine, and all of that stuff, they never interfered. However, now they had to interfere, especially after Thanos' snap, after the events of Endgame. Now, there are certain MCU fans who are confused about whether or not the Eternals were also snapped, or maybe half of the Eternals were snapped after Thanos collected all of the Infinity Stones. Now, as far as my theory goes, I think that none of the Eternals were snapped, and I'll get to that in a bit. Over the course of the 7,000 years, we see that certain rifts have occurred inside the Eternal group. Certain Eternals have adapted to human life, while other Eternals have secluded themselves because most of them aren't very happy about how humanity has treated other humans, because again, they have been fighting wars, they kill other people and all of that stuff. However, Cersei is someone who actually loves humans, and that's when we skip to the modern times and we see her standing with Kit Harington. Now, Kit Harington isn't an Eternal. However, he is a certain MCU character from the Marvel Comics, and he's called the Black Knight. I think his real name is supposed to be Dane Whitman, if I remember correctly. Now, Dane Whitman and Cersei are a romantic couple. However, from the teaser, you already saw that Cersei also had a romantic fling with Icarus. However, Icarus decided to run away. He ran off, and that left Cersei alone, and I guess that's when she met Dane and fell in love and continued to fall more in love with humanity. And while we're talking about Cersei falling in love with the human, another Eternal also fell in love with the human. Where is he? Yeah, so this is Festus, and Festus is supposed to be MCU's first openly queer character. In this movie, he's supposed to be already married, and the actor he's married to is named Has Suleiman, and they also have a kid. So yeah, Festus has also integrated into human community, and he loves humans. Cersei loves humans, and Kumail Nanjiani's character, he ended up becoming a big Bollywood star, and he loves humans as well. Tina, played by Angelina Jolie, she's having memory problems, and that's why she has separated herself from the Eternals group as well. However, she has a partner, more like a very good friend partner. His name is Gilgamesh, and those two are separated as well. Now, apparently, from what I can remember, basically the premise is that there are these weird earthquakes occurring, and in order for Cersei is very interested in knowing what's happening, so she tries to contact Ajax, played by Salma Hayek. And when they go and meet Ajax, they find out that Ajax is already dead. She's been murdered, and there's this weird device inside of Ajax that ends up going inside Cersei, and that's how Cersei is able to contact the Celestials and communicate with them. And this is where Cersei realizes that, oh no, we aren't basically living beings. They aren't aliens or anything. Apparently, the big reveal is that these are robots. Deviants are robots, and Eternals are robots as well. And as far as my theory goes, because of the fact that Eternals are robots, I think that's why they weren't dusted during Thanos' snap, because they're robots. Why would they be dusted? Anyway, Cersei realizes that the reason that the Celestials sent them to Earth is that apparently the Celestials end up seeding themselves in different planets with intelligent life, and as that intelligent life evolves, whether it's alien, whether it's human, all of that intelligence and energy feeds the seed, and then a Celestial is born through that seed, destroying the planet. And the Eternals are sent to these certain planets in order to protect the said planets from the Deviants, so that the Deviants don't end up killing the high intelligence communities, and the seed continues to be powered up. And Cersei is like, oh no, even though I understand that I was created by the Celestials in order to continue feeding the seed, I can't let Celestials destroy Earth because I'm in love with the planet and its humans and all of that stuff. And this actually causes a war because Icarus returns, and it turns out that Icarus knew about what the Celestials were planning. And Icarus is the one who ended up killing Ajax, and Angelina Jolie's character Tina was having memory problems because it turns out that whenever a planet is destroyed, the Eternals end up being rebooted, and then the Eternals are sent to another planet with high intelligence life in order to repeat the cycle, and it has been a continuous cycle for millennia. And that's why Tina was having memory problems, because she was basically remembering what their actual purpose was. Anyway, the basic thing is that Icarus returns. Icarus is like, no Cersei, I won't let you stop the Celestials from being reborn. I want to destroy this planet and all of that stuff. And this is where the Eternals actually end up fighting themselves, because certain Eternals end up fighting with Cersei, while certain Eternals end up fighting with Icarus. And it turns out that the mysterious earthquakes that were occurring were basically due to the Celestial being reborn, and the Celestial is able to come out of the Indian Ocean, from what I remember from the spoilers. And Cersei and her Eternals are able to stop the Celestial, because Cersei is able to, I'm not really sure, she's able to transform the Celestial into cement or stone or whatnot, and they're able to destroy it or something. And Icarus realizes that he can't win against Cersei and the rest of the Eternals, so he flies off. And it's unclear if following the Icarus mythology, he flies off into the sun in order to destroy himself, or he flies off somewhere new. And of course, the post-credit scenes apparently end up connecting the Eternals to future MCU movies. So yeah, if you believe the spoilers, that's basically the movie, that the Eternals are basically robots who are supposed to help the Celestials being reborn, and the rebirth of a Celestial ends up destroying the planet. And Cersei, because she ends up loving humanity, she's like, no, not on my watch, I'm going to stop the Celestials. And yeah, it's basically a story we have already seen many, many times about how a creation that's supposed to destroy humanity ends up falling in love with humanity and all of that stuff. Anyway, take these spoilers with a huge grain of salt, but having said that, you can see that how those spoilers do end up connecting to what was shown in the trailer. And from the teaser trailer, we can see the Eternals fighting this robotic thing, which I take it are the Deviants. So yeah, Deviants are robots as well. Eternals are cyborgs, and I think that actually makes them very different from the X-Men, because I did read some tweets about certain people being worried about how the X-Men will be introduced when we have such superpowered beings already. But yeah, these are cyborgs. X-Men are basically the next step in human evolution, and as far as the powers are concerned, even though the X-Men powers are quite random and they end up covering a wide range, like Storm can control the weather, Magneto can control magnetic fields and all of that. Eternals, on the other hand, actually use cosmic energy, and the way they use cosmic energy is quite unique when it comes to each specific character. Tina is able to use cosmic energy to basically create any weapon she wants. Cersei is able to use cosmic energy in order to alter molecules of stuff around her. Basically, she can create water, she can turn stone into dust, and all of that stuff. And Gilgamesh can use his cosmic power in order to give himself a cosmic exoskeleton. And yeah, basically they all use cosmic energy. Anyway, feel free to leave your thoughts about this movie. Are you excited to watch it? Do you think it will be way too confusing? As far as my opinion goes, I am looking forward to watching this movie, again, because it's supposed to have MCU's first only queer character, and also due to the fact that Chloe Zhao really made this movie look very, very pretty. Like from the teaser alone, it looks like it's going to look amazing on the big screen. And I'm really excited to see Angelina Jolie playing a superhero in the MCU, because her screen presence, I just can't. Just look at all of them standing like this, even Cersei, and look at Angelina Jolie, even though she's standing straight, the way her leg is placed and all of that stuff, like she is serving. Anyway, let me know what you thought. Until next time, stay happy, stay safe, stay blessed. See you guys later. Bye.